Hello, everyone out there on the internet. I am Jack of all trades, and we are here for Shingeki No Kyojin: Attack on Titan. This is season 4. This is episode 80 overall, and that title, "From You 2,000 Years Ago." Okay, right. Yep, and I've changed the way I've set up my camera, so I can't see myself in it. So hopefully that'll stop me looking to the camera too often, and I can hopefully catch more of what's going on in the actual episode and the subtitles, because got quite a few comments last week pointing that out, that little things I missed, and everyone's been very understanding, of course, because, again, I do rewatch the episodes a lot. And I don't think there was too much I didn't catch last time, but this is episode 21 overall. Again, I don't know how many episodes we're getting this season, but yes, last episode was amazing. It recontextualizes the entire show thus far, and this is what, the third time that this story has done that? Big thanks once again to everyone for watching. And again, if we can get this channel to 2,000 subscribers, or get this as high as we can, if we get 2,000 subscribers, I will be getting an Attack on Titan themed tattoo. Not got too much to say other than, again, thanks. Everyone being so sweet in the comments last episode. And for all those that pointed out, yeah, Grisha does ask Zeke to stop Eren, because Grisha knows what's going to happen here. Oh, I have since watched little side-by-sides of episode 1 versus a lot of these scenes and moments. And it's interesting for the little parts that Eren didn't know, or Eren himself was surprised by. Because we still don't know exactly what's going on with Eren. Which is kind of the scary thing, given the theme song and what's probably going to happen 3-2-1 play. Funimation disclaimer, yep. Again, I'm watching this on Funimation, so please support the official release, and, of course, keep the comments spoiler-free for anything beyond as far as this episode. I have read the manga, but only up through Eren ripping Bertolt out the Colossal's nape during Season 3, Part 2, and that's the end of the preamble. Here we go. Okay, back with Frida in the Rice Chapel. And Grisha. Oh, we're using 2D Titans. 2D Titans, people. Okay, cool. How much more in-depth of a fight are we gonna get here? Oh. Yeah, and then he goes for the nape. Very short-lived there. And yeah, Grisha's Attack Titan with those green glowing eyes, and now they're bluish purple, yeah, with the founder. Seeing him killing the family anime, oh, that was good, and I loved when it splattered on the camera that it was black there, because it's blocking out the light, rather than being red, which is what a lot of other shows would have done. All being destroyed, yeah. And I'm totally fine getting a recap of this moment, because this was such an amazing moment. And Zeke's reaction. And I get that mechanically Grisha is sort of seeing a lot of these memories from a third-person perspective. He's seeing it from Eren's point of view, a lot of these moments. Again, mechanically, for the exact precisely how that works is cool. But I so much more prefer that he's seeing Zeke stood before him, you know? Once again, Grisha's voice actor doing amazing. Again, I do watch the dub when it starts airing. I think that's next week. I believe it's the 13th. The dub begins for the final season, part 2. So I will be watching that. Won't be reacting to it, but I will be watching it on my own time. Okay, we're back in the paths and whatnot. Could he? Again, I'm assuming he couldn't. Sorry, that Eren couldn't have altered it. This is always how it happens. I saw it 4 years ago. My own future through Dad's memories. Yeah, okay. Again, I assumed that was the moment, because we were shown that last episode. It'd be interesting to know precisely what exactly he saw. Okay. Suzuki doesn't care about being friends with Eren or anything at this point, doing what Grisha asked and everything. I assume, based on Eren's reaction here, the Ymir now has the order, and when she touches the coordinate, it'll happen. Oh, Yuki Kaji, man. Oh, he's free, but oh, and his thumb and everything left behind there has begun to move. Nothing can impede her. No one in this world can stop her. It's coming, rumbling, rumbling. This is my workout playlist now. Oh, I never wanted to be the king. Yeah, Annie. Annie's a thing. Are we gonna get the rumbling this episode? Or are we gonna get more Paths shenanigans? Because... And I mean, Falco... I'd love the idea of we never see anything else in the real world from here. The rest of the story is just these two within the Paths. But it'd be a shame. It'd be a shame, given everything that's happened thus far, to never see any continuation of it. And we've got to see the rumbling. But, like, again, Annie shows up in multiple shots in this opening. So she's getting involved somehow. I'm curious to see people's allegiances and stuff change once the rumbling takes place. I've been acutely aware for the while, it's been in the back of my mind, but I've not had a chance to bring it up yet. The Azumabitos showed up with some sort of ship under a cloth out by the harbour. So that's some sort of, like, helicopter craft, because they say it's for observing the rumbling. So, oh! Oh! Are they drawing attention to it? Oh, the nose running. Mappa reanimating this moment. But the book they're reading talks of a girl named Krista, and it's the Devil of All Earth imagery, which I freaked out about when I realized when I was doing a video essay last year. I can't wait to watch other people's reaction videos for them seeing this for the first time and realizing. But no, again, I caught this a while ago, between seasons. But why is the name different? Why does that book exist here? Oh. Oh, okay. Yeah, 2,000 years from now, so are we going to see Ymir's story? Lived in a wee farming village, and is clearly not... Again, where's the royal bloodline come into this? Okay. Oh, okay. Wow. Oh, that fire looks great. Carted off as slaves. I mean, is this Eldians being oppressed? Cutting out people's tongues. And I love that we're getting Frida's narration over this. I love the art style is slightly different here. We're never seeing her eyes properly. Ooh. Oh. So Ymir Fritz was a slave? Oh. Yeah, as soon as I saw the fingers pointing, because that was in the wee teaser for this season that I reacted to. Link to that in the corner. You are free. Okay. Oh. Oh, wow. If you sick a dog on her as well, I would get like a Fey parallel here. That shot of a flower's blood feels significant. The blood over one eye and the tear down the other. And this massive tree, like the coordinate. And she took refuge within. Okay. She goes down here and what happens? Devil of all earth, a god, something. I love that she's not said anything yet. Okay. Okay, she falls into what? Yeah, a lot of this imagery was shown really rapidly in that teaser. There's a snake thing? Oh, no! No, I know this! This is, it's that psychotropic thing, but it's not. It's... It's the hallucinogenia? Is that, like, old creature that we haven't properly figured out yet? Oh! Okay, so that just... I have more questions than if it was Satan. Oh, like these exposed ribs over the body and the open jaw and there's nothing behind it. You've done well, my slave Ymir. You've built roads, cultivated the wilds, and bridged the mountains. This is what Grisha was reading about. My tribe, Eldia, has grown quite large. I vaguely recognize this guy's voice. I should give... Oh, okay. Right. In the name of Fritz, annihilate the vile people of Marley. Here we go, okay. Yeah, and that's the flag. Wow! Attack on Titan! The Historia parallel! Okay! She's gonna have 9 kids. The 9 Titans. And civilization boomed. The Eldian Empire. 3. That was the King Fritz. So it is still the Fritz bloodline. But it was never... Ymir was never properly a part of that. She went to protect him. Wow. And this is what... Yeah, because if she's literally a slave, then that's why she's doing everything Zeke says as a member of the royal family. That's why they have control over her within that plane. I'm loving the music and the decision here of how they are showing this. This is definitely an episode for rewatching. Ah! Okay, so then close to death in that instance. She's there. Wow! She did die there, and then he forced these 3... Maria Rose and Cena! Oh, no! Oh! Oh, no, there's 3... Oh, my God. Their children will multiply. Oh. Fuck. Feed their spines to my grandchildren. Oh, wow. And the colossal and the... Yeah, okay. I know there's many branches from her. Still carrying water. I was expecting Ymir to be like more of a character, but oh, and we're gonna get a wide shot of all the titans she's built here. Oh, the season 4 part 1 opening with like the attack titan on top of all this mound of all these other like titans and faces and stuff in it. Is that what she's building here? No, but that would have been a cool image though. She drops it and has to turn around and go back and start over. Wow. Until the world's end. Yeah. That was ridiculous and right out of nowhere, and I loved it. Oh. Yeah. Yeah. 2,000 years for someone. Oh, finally seeing her eyes! And that mouth, that expression is so similar to what Eren did when he kissed Astoria's hand. Oh, this is back in the real world! Oh! The moment that Zeke touched the head, it's been that entire instant that this happened. He's alive, he's awake, he's grabbed Zeke. With his tendrils. And this music. And the walls come tumbling down. The Colossi are free. The rumbling has begun. Oh, the music for this moment. Flock might have died there. Wall Maria. Oh, the detail on that one. Oh, and there's so many. I remember trying to do the maths before of how many colossals there could be. And again, because their feet are all stuck in the ground as well, they're going to have to step up and out of this. And there's... Oh my god! Oh! Oh! And this is that thing, which I swear, it's hallucinogenius something or other. It's an actual creature that used to live on the planet. And this is the ribcage thing, it's Eren's new titan. And they just immediately start walking. Yep, we're going. This is it. Now, is this the trial run of the rumbling, or is this the entire thing? Either way, devastating. Wow! And serpentine works its way. Yeah. Yeah, this is what you wanted. Oh, it's so loud! Oh, and the CG looks great on those. Yeah, where is Zeke? What happened to Zeke? Has Eren eaten him? He's done the whole thing! They're gonna see the rest of them coming! Yeah! He brought down the entire wall. Yeah! Yeah, that was gonna be the trial run, was just the wall around Shigashina, but he's done all of Maria. And from the ending, he's potentially done... Oh my god. Ackerman's confirmed Eldians. 100%. Reiner. Hardening of Paradise Island's walls. Their titans, bird within, have begun their march. He said walls, right? So that's collectively. Goes to protect. Falco's out. Keith is still alive! Eldians across the globe. Flock's still alive. Wow. Yeah, and Historia's seeing this as well. Wow. Oh, I love that. Seeing his face there, the static on the screen, that's when you get like an alien invasion and the broadcast of the leader, you know, on every, this is on every channel, it's that staticky shot with the face. That was... Global panic. But he definitely said walls. So Cena and Rose are down as well. And we knew Rose was coming down because of here we see Utgard Castle and the rubble of the wall in the distance. The walls are down. That is... I mean, the rumbling has begun. But that's the end of the walls. They've been such a fixture for the entire show thus far, the entire story. To No Regrets and Lost Girls and Garrison Girl, which please read Garrison Girl if you're a fan of Attack on Titan. It's a great book. And as far as I'm concerned, it's canon except from the Count of Monte Cristo reference, which really threw me off. How do we get to this point? If this is truly what Eren wants, and it seems like it is, from that announcement to all subjects of Ymir, all of Eldia preview that I'm not going to watch. I mean, we've basically known since the basement reveal that Eren is he's most likely gonna die by the end of this. No, but I like that was Eren's solution here. Zeke's idea was euthanize all subjects of Ymir, all Eldians, via his plan of make them all infertile and unable to have kids, so they'll all die off within this generation, and the world will no longer be under threat of the Titans. And that was, I believe that was basically the Jaegerists as well. You know, Yelena and everyone was on board with that plan. Then we have Armin and everyone there was like, okay, going by Zeke's, we're going to go with the idea that Zeke presented to us of do a trial run of the rumbling to show our strength, to show we have this nuclear deterrent, and get everyone to back off and stop attacking us while we try and come up with a more peaceful solution. And have Eren, and have Historia keep having kids and keep passing down the attack and the founder separately. So that, well, the attack separate from the royal blood, so we can always have that button ready to use if we need to until we have peace. Sort of Armin's plan there. Levi squad. Now it seems like we're going to have everyone versus Eren. And I don't even know how that can be a fight. That was a lot this episode. What was the mid-card? Is it on the Attack on Titan wiki yet? Let's find out together. From you 2,000 years ago. Does not currently have the translation of the card. Okay, that's how on the ball I am with this recording. Okay. So instead we're going to jump back and read what Funimation's got. Again, because the text has been shorter, there's been less of it. So recently, I'm fairly sure that it's had everything included, but I can't be certain. Oh wow, the mid card was like 20 minutes into the episode. Wow, okay. Currently publicly available information. According to legend, the founder Ymir obtained the power of the Titans when coming into contact with something. For generations, her blood and power were passed down by the Eldians. It's a drawing of this thing, and like a close up on one of the sort of claws it has. Again, I swear I've seen this before. Is it? I'm saying hallucinogenia over and over again. I feel like that's what it is, or at least that's the first half of the name. Yeah, hallucinogenia is a genus of Cambrian animal known from articulated fossils in shell type in Canada and China, and from isolated spines around the world. Huh. Yeah. Hi, I'm like a dinosaur nerd. When I was a kid, I wanted to be a paleontologist and study this stuff. So weird and cool looking prehistoric creatures was so my jam, and I love that knowledge has potentially come in useful for Attack on Titan beyond the T-Rex and Shinzo wo Sasageo back in season 2. Right, yeah. Speaking of hallucinogenia, last episode was more of a drug trip. So I like that we start off this episode with Grisha versus Frida Rice, because it's stuff with the founder. That's what we follow here. We're following the founding Titan, I assume. But Zeke gives the order, and Ymir starts walking towards the coordinate, and Eren starts freaking out. He's screaming, rips out of this bond, missing his thumb and a bunch of the skin from around his hand. On both hands, I assume, that is left in those shackles. And as he reaches out, as he's then reaching out for Ymir, we then cut to the theme song. And then, yeah, we get the scene of Historia and Frida again. And then use that as like we go back and see this moment. Again, more Frida. And we use that as a framing device through which to then go into this story of Ymir. But why is she called Krista in that book? Is it again just because the story has been around for so long and changed so much? She's always thinking about other people because she's so kind. Children, the elderly, she was helping draw up water for this old woman here, unarmed farmers and everything. And then these soldiers came, enslaved them. So I love the potential implication. Potential, again, please no manga spoilers, and it's a wee thing. So if I'm totally off base, apologies. But that they were enslaved by the Eldian Empire. So the founder Ymir may not even have been Eldian? I don't know, or it's just Eldians enslaving Eldians. It sounds like it's the Eldian tribe from what that king says. That's the drag through town. Sees a wedding and everything. And I love that sort of parallel to them. It's Keith watching Grisha marry Carla, is what immediately came to my mind there. But one of the slaves let a pig escape. If no one fesses up, all of them will lose an eye. Slaves have no need for two. And they all turn and blame her. You're the one who let it escape. Question mark. She looks around at everyone else and submits. Very well. You are free. And then they hunt her like an animal. And goes inside this tree, finds this coolly lit area, slides down this tunnel of this vine network out into a body of water. where this thing, this Cambrian era creature, is drifting through the water, reaches out and latches onto her. And it's seemingly in the moment that one of the tendrils touches the back of her neck, touches her nape, we get this crash of lightning doing the coordinate tree imagery in golden light here. As the founding Titan, Ymir's Titan, forms. And I love the incomplete look to it that it seemingly always has. But it's got like sharp fingernails. We bit like, I mean, I'm not gonna bother. Why not? Comparing it to the other Titans, but it's got the sharp claws, almost a wee bit like the jaw did. I so love the look of sort of the human torso, the female-like human torso, and then these extra spines, or even the spines, sticking out, and as it flexes there, the blood spraying out, that sort of form, and are just exposed over it. The head is so much like a skull, there's no flesh on the head, there's still hair, but there's no flesh on the head, so the jawbone you just see directly through the back of the jaw. I'm playing this moment again. And then the body is so narrow down there, and then the hips and the legs and everything. It's such a good Titan design that's so unique from any of the others. Oh, I love this. And I love that the roar there is almost more like a gasp. You've done well, my slave Ymir. I've had a time skip here. You've built roads, cultivated the wilds, and bridged the mountains. So here we get both versions of the story are right. What Marley's been teaching of, Eldians enslaving other races and having them bear their children and everything, and other peoples and everything, that's true. That's what happened to Ymir there. The Eldian tribe took over this wee village, and as we see here, forces Ymir to bear their children. And she's most likely not unique in that front, and not in that. So Marley's version of the story is true, but then also this Grisha was reading it's like, I know it's true because I'm a subject of Ymir, of course, because I believe in her. But yes, they built roads, cultivated the wilds, and bridged mountains. I like that they specifically use that line. My tribe, Eldia, has grown quite large, so it was this guy's tribe that will become the Eldian Empire. And bears her first child, Maria, Rose, or Sina. I feel like poetically it's got to be Maria, also the firstborn, so it could be Rose. Also, fucking King Fritz, Karl Fritz, building the walls and naming them after that. How much of the story did he know? Well, that's the founding Titan. I assume he quite possibly knew it all. Questioning how much he knew, like, name it after my ancestors, but if he knew exactly the truth, fuck. I don't know why when I saw the 3 kids, I was like, yes, it's gonna be 9, there's gonna be more, there's 9 Titans. No. And then the imagery of them then eating her. It's the season 2 ending. Is her children's hair done like the walls were as well? Like maybe seems they're all tied up differently. Oh, she jumps in the way, and again, doesn't destroy her nape or anything. It's through the heart from the looks of it. Yeah, and just bleeding out there. And again, it's that anime touch of a few strands of hair going in front of the eye. What are you doing? Get up. I know you won't die from a mere spear, my slave, Ymir. But it starts to fade to black. She closes her eyes. She remembers that flower with the stain of blood on it. And finds herself in this desert. Smash cut to them cutting up her body and everything into 3 bowls. And he has his daughters eat their mother. Whatever it takes, Ymir's power must be carried on. Eat every last piece of Ymir's body. Maria, Rose, Sina. Okay, I'm pretty sure that went down in heights. I'm pretty sure Maria was the first then. And as they eat her, the coordinate appears with 3 branches. My daughters bear children and multiply. I assume each of them then has 3 kids. So you then have the 9. And they're all passed on, so directly from there. With, again, some of them dying without being eaten and it manifesting within other people and everything, and that's just how it goes. But yeah, Ymir's blood must be passed on. If my daughters die, feed their spines to my grandchildren. But no, okay, so going from this shot where we see the silhouettes and everything, there's one with a longer face. It seems to be down on all fours. We have the cart. We have one jumping forward at the camera with sharp claws. So we have the jaw and the cart at the bottom. The abs, the breasts, we have the female. Oh, that's in height order as well, because the female Titan is, or Annie's at least, was 14 meters rather than 15 with Eren and Reiner. And then we have the attack going by the torso, the armored with different look and everything from Reiner's, the armored. One holding a weapon by default, the Warhammer. A Warhammer with hair as well, unlike Lara Tiber, that was it. And then a beast, monkey-looking beast titan covered in the fur and everything. And a colossal looming behind them. The 9 titans, his grandkids. Ymir's grandkids. And then it's her building all the titans. I really like this backstory. I don't know if I necessarily like it more than Satan making a deal and tricking someone, or a god blessing them with the power. It being this dreadful chain of events that led to all this. I do really like, though. After I pass, Eldia will dominate the land with its monstrosities, and our titans shall reign supreme for eternity, until the world's end, for eternity. And it cuts with Eren interrupting, yelling, I'll put an end to this world, give me your strength. You're not a slave, you're not a god, you're just a person. And Eren has calmed down and asks, were you the one who led me here? You've been waiting this whole time. For 2,000 years for someone. And then the music starts for the rumbling. I think this song plays right way to the end of the episode, doesn't it? Yeah, it seems to stop for his announcement, and then we get a different song or a continuation of it. There's a pause there, yeah. Okay, wow. I don't want to end on this downer feeling note. So let's watch the walls crumbling as the Colossi embark on their goal of crushing all of humanity beyond the Eldian race. Which seems to be what Eren wants. That seems to be our big reveal. So, yeah. But no, Eren gets this Lucent Genie like sprouting from the base of his, not the base of his spine, the other end of his spine, you know, his neck, his head, in Zeke's hand. Zeke's still with a chunk blown out his back, by the way. Great continuity there. And Eren's eyes twitch. It looks to Zeke, and the tendrils of it grab Zeke. Flash of lightning. I don't think there's too much more for Zeke's character, so I feel like that might be him dead. And it's always been in the back of my mind as a possibility, but I don't think it's going to happen anymore. I was pretty set on this is going to happen when Eren ate Lara, that he was going to get all 9 of them. He was going to be like Ymir and have the power of the Titans just within him. But Falco just got the jaw. He's not gonna just eat Falco. I was always a wee bit shaken on how we'd go about him eating Armin if that was going to be the case. But no, that's most likely not happening anymore. But has he absorbed Zeke the Beast here? I don't know. The break, and yet Peak fighting Mikasa and Armin, but Peak's on the wall, so the wall crumbles. Magath falls. Flock falls. Everyone. Gabi looks up as the wall just crumble, releasing all these titans. And I like that Eren he doesn't have them just walk forward through the houses. Some of them seemingly do. Like when we get we get Armin and Mikasa looking back at, Maria, because it's Shigashino on the edge of it there. Those titans have all gone around. They're all splitting up. They're not marching straight forward through the district. So everyone here doesn't die in this moment. And I love the surge of the water along the river as that happens. And then we get the mid-card. Again, basically 20 minutes into the episode. So many shots of, I guess, the hallucinogenia became bone, became this massive rib cage. And it looks like there might be something at the end of it there, or at the front of it. It's hard to tell. Oh, like a tailbone, yeah. Oh, there's hips and a tailbone. Okay, and that's maybe legs, but it doesn't look like he's going to be using them in any case. Rumbling, all these colossals, all slightly different designs and everything on the faces. And Armin, he did it. Eren did it. Speak up, and they can't hear each other. But Armin's like, "We won, we did it." Still with this look of horror on his face. If the rumbling has begun, Eren's the one behind it. He's going to crush the global alliance assembling in Marley. Eren's our ally. He's always been. You're kidding. That's odd. No, it can't be. And Armin realizes, oh, fuck. And the Titans are far enough away for him to hear now. If he's just crushing the global alliance, what's the point? I'd love to see this moment from within Wall Rose. So we see that one with the tarp over its face get out. That'd be a really nice callback. I can't wait for the soundtrack of this season to be properly released. Give up the walls. He definitely says walls. He definitely says plural. And suddenly, they're all within the paths. It reminds me of Deathly Hallows Part 2 when Voldemort is talking to everyone in Hogwarts. But this is everyone of this race on the face of the planet. Falco lying there with the Titan marks. I'm going to pause on this shot. We see Keith. Oh, we see... Yes, there's Keith. There's that one guy with glasses who bed up Keith. You see 3 sort of Jaegerists, with the scout armor and the swords and everything drawn. I think it's Daz. I think that it's Daz, someone, and Louise. Someone kneeling I don't recognize. Again, it's people from all over the planet, so, but we see the Browse family, Sasha's dad and adopted siblings, and people too far away to make out enough detail who they are. But I'm glad Keith is still alive. And then we see Eldians around the world in their internment camps with the armband on, dropped to the ground. They've dropped their shopping. Children, there's a baby just sat there on the ground. Flock, hearing it, the look in his eyes, I think he's realized, oh shit. The Wall Titans. Oh, okay. Rather than calling them Colossals, the Wall Titans will trample every inch of the world beyond this island. Which does look different. There's sort of bags under its eyes, sort of emphasizing the cheekbones and stuff. He says he wants to protect the island. I don't know if that necessarily means all Eldians or just the Eldians on Paradis, until every last life beyond our shores is wiped out. So that might just be, fuck it, everyone, even those of you hearing this who are not on the island, you're dead. But again, he's seen the future. How much does he know? I'm assuming this is what Grisha saw, at least, when he was telling Zeke to stop him. Does Eren have a goal beyond this, or is this just it? Does he have a zero? Does he have a zero Requiem plan? Not going to go into that because Code Geass spoilers. Please watch Code Geass as well. It's a great show. Not as good as Attack on Titan, in my opinion, but Code Geass is a great show. I'd be curious if it goes that sort of direction, and it still could, because it very much went that direction in the last episode. So still plenty of time for us to switch gears with this story. But if this is just what Eren's doing, then this is what Eren's doing. I mean, I am potentially looking forward to Magath and Peak teaming up with, and Reiner and Gabby and everyone teaming up with Keith and Mikasa and Armin and everyone rallying against Eren here. And Hanji, where's Hanji and Levi, Right, yeah. I've not got much else to say on this. The Ymir backstory was ridiculous, and I loved it. And despite having gone through and reread all of it there, I am definitely rewatching that and rewatch again. Please keep the comments spoiler free, but I'd love to have a wee discussion down below. And again, please still be recording because I can't see the screen, the camera here, because I've changed my setup. Okay, and yes, I am just using my Switch to see the reflection. I'll need to get a small mirror or something to mount behind the camera here. Yeah, right. Well, it's 5 minutes past 10. Time to start editing this. I've been Jack of all trades. Please subscribe if you want to follow me on the rest of the journey through this show. The theme, the opening. We need to change the opening because the rumbling is no longer coming. It's here. Right? Yeah. Okay. I've been Jack of all trades. This was crazy, and I mean, up to this point, there's been a few things that could happen when Zeke and Eren touch, and then they touch, and we got a whole episode within that moment, and more than half an episode here within that moment, within that infinite instant, But now that one of those possibilities has happened, it's like, oh yeah, we didn't know what could have happened beyond that anyway, and now we're here. But okay, well now what? How does this end? What happens next? This is episode 80. Are we gonna have 100 episodes just for that nice number? What was it? This is episode 1, 2, 3, 4. No, this is only episode 5 of this half of the season. So it's overall 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5 times 4, 20. Episode 21 of this season. If it might just be a 24 episode season, we might only be due for 3 more episodes. Oh no. If that's the case, I look forward to these coming 3 episodes with you all. Attack on Titan has been an amazing ride. And I'm not ready for it to end. So, let's end the video. Till next time. Bye. Okay.